Staxx, what's going on? It's your boy Shane Coyle from the Prank Call Mafia and Child Safety Soldiers. I wanted to just say on behalf of myself and Jennifer Adelia, to everybody out there, it's Shane Coyle, you're chatting with Staxx. And hello, hi sweetheart, how are you? It's Jennifer Adelia. You're definitely chatting with Staxx. Hi dear, it's Abigail Cranston, 74-year-old internet hoe, and you're chatting with Staxx, my boyfriend.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Child Safety Soldier Shane Coyle.
Oh man, that's right, brother. Absolutely, Child Safety Soldiers, man. How you doing, Staxx?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Hey, you know it anytime, bro. I've been watching you, bro. I've been watching your stuff, man. See, you got some good stuff going on, bro. Great content. Absolutely, man. Been following you for quite some time now, brother.
Yeah, we've been trying to get this going for a long time. It's been
couple of years, you know.
Yeah.
It took me a couple of years to just get my head together, man, to be able to see, left from right. So we're good now, man. We're on point.
Yeah, you have an incredible story and all the things you've been through and all the stuff that you're doing. You're a creative person, just like me, man. I think that's why I think we're on the same wavelength when it comes to the creativity. You know?
Cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
Set up a meeting at the grocery store local. He was a local pervert. Needless to say, without glorifying that situation, I did what any father in their right mind would do to any child predator coming after their daughter. I put him through the dirt. You know what I mean? Painted the street red with his face. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I feel I'm grounded and pounding this guy. You came to meet my daughter, blah blah blah. You know, all of a sudden I get tased. I'm on the ground. I'm in cuffs. I'm in the back of a police car. And I'm like, and they're like, assault and battery, da, 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 da. I'm like, yo, listen, this guy's a child predator. I told him the whole story. I showed him the chat logs. Every single thing that I could tell these cops, they were like, wow. So they ran his name. He already left in an ambulance, but they ran his name. They're like, bro, you're not lying. This guy's a 2-time sexual offender. I said, what do you think? I'm going to make this story up? So we get down to the precinct. They uncuff me, unarrest me. They tell me father to father. This guy's a child predator. This is his 3rd offense, man. You are not arrested, and we're sorry about tasing you. Thinking in my head, well, thanks for tasing me. But anyway, with that being said, I said, you know what? When I got home, I said, if this is happening to my own daughter in my house, what'll happen if I just make a fake profile pretending to be a little kid? How many responses will it get? I post a fake profile up of me, a 15-year-old female, and no sooner than I do it, blip, 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 message after message, child predators. Child predator 1, 2, 3, 4. I went on a crusade, man. I started using this very same voice that I used to do little con moves when I was younger and a kid and prank calls to now avenging your kids, avenging the public's children and my own children, and exposing and hunting these child predators for what they are and what they need to be taken care of as. So placing ads on social media saying I'm a 15-year-old female, child predators call me. I answer the phone like a little girl. Hello. Hey, what's up? How are you? Okay, cool. So, like, where are we meeting? Duh. And man, the rest is history, bro. It's a phenomenon now. It's all over there. Now, Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC was doing it way before anybody, blah, blah, blah. But I'm the one that kicked it off and lit the fire in the United States on Facebook. And you see hundreds of teams doing it now, which is one of my most proud accomplishments, man. I just busted a predator, 2 days ago. 49-year-old self-acclaimed motorcycle gang member. Now he's sitting behind bars, man. That's on my page. Child Safety. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, the arrest, everything. It's all on my page. Child Safety Soldiers on Facebook, bro. You know, so keeping all the happiness with the voice and the fun stuff. I do it all. I do the prank calls. Like say you had somebody you want to get revenge on. You want me to prank them? I'll call them. I'll prank them. If it's a guy, I'll call him as a girl. If it's a girl, I'll call her as a guy, or vice versa, and we'll go from there.
What are some of the calls you've done? Like some of the ones have on Facebook?
I do one call, and I'll kick it over to you. One of the calls that I do is called corporate calling. Now, what I do is I'll call Denny's, the restaurant Denny's. I've probably called almost every Denny's in the United States, bro. I'd be surprised if there isn't one. I'll call Denny's up, and I'll act like their corporate office. It'll go like this. La, 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 la. Hello, thank you for calling Denny's. How can I help you? And I answer the phone like this. Hi, this is Jennifer Adelia, Denny's Corporate 16154. Which one of my employees am I speaking to? Right away, they think it's their boss. They think I get them all every time. They're like, oh, this is Michael. Hi, Michael. Okay, I don't believe I've had the pleasure of meeting you. This is Jennifer Adelia, Denny's Corporate. Where is my manager? Oh, well, I am the manager. Oh, okay, good. How long have you been with my company? Oh man, I mean, they kiss my ass. They do. They kiss my ass thinking it's their corporate. Now I take it a step further, and we do bets online, like how long I can keep them on and stuff. So these, I'll say to the Denny's manager. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm on my way down there to you to drop off the D6149 forms. Oh, what are they? Well, what they are, they're surveys that we're gonna hand to every customer, asking three simple questions, saying, what do you like about our food? What do you think about our cleanliness? And how about our service? Once they answer it, they're gonna get $5 off. They're like, oh, okay, cool. Now, right now, I do have Chaz Ingleson, who is head of corporate, on the phone on three-way. Chaz, are you there? Yeah, Jennifer, I'm right here. Chaz is going to monitor the call. Well, actually, Jennifer, I'm going to allow you to do the call. I'm just going to listen. Okay, Chaz. So Chaz is monitoring our call. I mean, I go into it, bro. So what we want you to do is we want you to walk up to one of your customers, let them know that Denny's Corporate is on the phone. They'd like to just do a three simple quick survey questionnaire with them over the phone, and they're going to get $5 off their meal, which I'll go ahead and validate. Okay, so you want me to give one of the customers on the phone? Yeah, but just make sure that you let them know it is corporate. So, okay, no problem. Well, somebody's walking in right now. They'll put the customer on the phone. Hey, my manager, my Denny's corporate manager wants to give you $5 off your meal if you answer three quick questions. People are like, all right, yeah. Hello? Hi, you stupid little MFer. Excuse me? Number one, I'm looking at you on the camera. Get the F out of my restaurant. My employee just told me that you spit on the floor. Whatever I say, it's crazy. You'll see, man. I'll toss you the video right here, bro. You pop it up. It's crazy, bro. you know.
So how many besides the funny ones, how many predators have you caught?
Bro, I have stopped counting, man. And now, if you count all of the times that I've actually helped out other teams, now me not going, but just doing the voice for them, this way their team can go and catch them, in different states. It's hundreds, bro. I lost count, man. I really have. There's teams out there that are counting them one for one. I stopped counting after 100. You know what I mean? It's endless, bro.
And
It
did you
is.
record every one of them?
Oh yeah, they're all online. They're all over the internet. I mean, they're out there, bro. You gotta look up. My old name was the Ultimate Decoy, but I changed it over to Child Safety Soldiers, man. So it's been
Gotta
pretty
write
good.
that down. What are some of the situations that you've been involved with since you catching these guys? Was there any crazy
Yeah, man.
situations that
They're all scum. You know, what I mean, they're all a bunch of jadols. But one of the worst ones that I've ever gotten was a daycare center. A guy that worked at a daycare. Yeah, this pervert was trying. He thought I was a 14-year-old little girl, or was it a boy? I don't even remember. It was so many years ago. Thought I was a little child and wanted to invite me to the daycare where he worked or owned it, and wanted to hang out there. He said that he always has people come over and hang out and play with all his friends, he calls them, the little kids. So this pervert was having other perverts come to the daycare. Needless to say, man, bro, that one, and again, without any admissions of guilt of assault or anything, sometimes the cameras fall off every now and then, they shut off. That was one where the cameras went off. And I'll tell you that, I don't do that anymore. When I first started this stuff, it wasn't about just likes, views, and shares. It was about, you know what, you're going to get the fear of God put in you, and you're going to not go home the same way you look now. But now we have full law enforcement backing. We've got police backup. They arrest them, they get them booked, and we get them taken off the streets. So, there's so many different ones, bro. There's a different story for each sick individual that I bust. Majority of the time, they're just disgusting perverts, bro, that are just there to do what they do to a kid and move on to the next kid.
you
So
even said some of them are couples, right?
bro, I
Like,
got I got a couple on the hook right now, a male and a female, 44 and 47 years old. A male and a female think I'm a female, a 15-year-old female, and they want to have a threesome with the child. That one's gonna go big. I'm gonna bust the hell out of them. Hopefully they can pen pal each other from their different prison camps that I'm gonna get them put in, bro. A lot of
wow.
teams out there. There's a lot of good friends of mine, a lot of teams that have cultivated since I created the Ultimate Decoy, like Bikers Against Predators, Worldwide Predator Hunters, Oklahoma Predator Prevention, Arizona Predator Prevention. All of these teams, they jumped in this after I started doing it a lot, and they'll all give me the credit too, which I love. I don't take credit for creating it, but the credit is there for me kicking it off and putting a fire in the United States on it. And these teams are doing some justice, bro. They're getting arrests. Every bust, they're getting arrest. I wasn't
Yes.
always getting the arrests. I was the one slapping them or screaming. No more. Now, I
The
want to see
cops
taking
don't
off the
like that,
street.
right? Because you're getting a
Nah,
lot of
bro.
attention now. I saw a
Yeah,
news
yeah.
article.
Yeah, there's a couple news articles out there. And you know what it is, man? The spin in the media, that's beautiful. I love the fact that we're able to spread the awareness through the media. You know what I mean? Ultimately, my goal with this is to raise parental awareness for the dangers of online social media, for the predators that lurk in the shadows against our children, and the dangers of what can happen if you're not watching your kid's device, or at least being vocal and explaining to your kids, hey, look, these guys exist. Because I'll tell you what, the parents that think, oh, it won't happen to my kid, or my kid's safe, I protect my kid, I don't need to mention it. I make a mention it to my kids every day, at least once a day. Hey, listen, man, how's your device? I want to check your device. Hey, listen, these bastards exist. Gianna, my daughter Gianna, my son Shane, he's old enough now to know. He watches my videos. These videos that I do on child safety soldiers are child appropriate and child friendly. Every now and then the F bomb drops out, but you could take my bus and show your child, providing your child's 10 years or older, and say, hey, look, this is what happens. These guys are looking for children online. You have to not talk to anybody you don't know. And it's ultimately the awareness of why I'm doing it and getting these bastards taken off the streets. You know what I
Is there a
mean?
way to do a reverse sting?
That's exactly what I'm setting up to do. Now, wait, if what you're saying is this, let me know. What I'm going to be doing, and I've already set one up and did it as a test run, as a social experiment, and it went really well. What I do is I get with the parents, right?
Yep,
And I
yep.
say, hey, listen, is your child susceptible to online predators? Most of them are like, oh, I don't think my child would answer a predator. Maybe, I don't know. Well, let's find out. I need all your children's social media names. I'm going to write this up. You're going to sign a contract. I'm going to contact your child as an older man, and we're going to see if your child will either A, have the smarts enough to where you've taught your child and been there as a good parent, teaching your child to stay away from the dangers of people you don't know, or B, is your child going to say, hey, yeah, I'll hang out. I only did it one time and we didn't put it on the internet, but I'm going to start doing this. And parents out there, if you're watching and you'd like to see if your child is susceptible to dangers of social media or a child predator, what your child would react like, I will set this up with you and basically we'll contact your child. Hey, if it's a girl that's 15 years old, I'll be a 25-year-old male. If it's a guy that's 15 years old, I'll be a 35-year-old female. If your child is gay, I'll be, the same gender. If whatever they have you, the ultimate goal is to then have your child messaging back, and we're going to abduct your child. Your child's going to come to meet. You, as the parent, will sit in the van or right on the corner, or you will literally put the bag, the paper, the blindfold over your child in the van, and you will hold them. And now that will put the fear of God, the fear of everything into them. And then you take the burlap bag off of their head, and you see that they see it's their parents. I
Yeah.
promise you, once that happens to the child, they will never contact or allow someone else that they don't know to contact or reach them again. And I'm taking this movement to another level. That's going to be really big. I'm surprised you said it. Did I ever say it to you? Did you ever see me?
No,
Okay, yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, listen, man, maybe you jump involved and get involved with this, bro, because it's going to be big,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm good at camera work and all that, man.
Hey,
I
man,
could
listen, bro, you're in. You want to jump in, man? Listen, there's not a person in the world that if they want to put their heart and soul into this movement and help out in any way possible, I will, open arms, man, wide open welcome, for real.
definitely. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
reverse thing to where
We see
you're
if the children
because
will do it.
these and things like that, they aren't supposed to be on the internet. These sex
Not at all.
offenders, part of
Not at
their
all.
the rules for them is to not even be on social media, right?
Exactly. A lot of these scumbags, a lot of these dirtbag, if they are on the registry of, sexual offender probation or what have you, these predators, once on the registry of, sexual offender, they're not allowed on the internet. They're not allowed to participate in Halloween. They're not allowed to do anything like that. They still do. They make fake profiles. They get phones that are not government phones. They get phones from regular stores and stuff, and they're on there. They're on there. Just because one of these perverts is on the registry and they're not allowed to, it makes them do it even more sometimes. You know how many
Yeah.
busts I've done where they were already on the sexual offender registry